Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I'm back with another video and I hope you enjoy this one. Today's one is about being trans within the UK and my view on certain things around the world. Well, mostly Europe and America, but it's not really particularly around the world, but I hope you enjoy this video. If you didn't know, I am transgender. I am male to female, if you can't tell by the voice and my bone structure. And I am proud to be trans. I'm 25 and I am proud. Why am I saying that? Because, what's the point of doing something or being someone that you're not proud of? That's just so not me. That's so not me. You've got to be yourself in today's world. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about being trans and my views on certain things around the world. I came out as trans at 20 or 19. I can't specifically remember. I was on HRT until I had to get off because of financial difficulties, and I did go to the NHS. If you don't know what the NHS is, the NHS in the UK is it's a public health service within the UK that was set up in 1948. So straight after, I think it's 1948, if I'm correct. Could be wrong, but if I'm not, oh dear, please let me know below in the comments. Um, and being trans in the UK isn't easy, but it isn't hard by any means compared to other countries. The one difficult thing I think has been hard about being trans in the UK is the healthcare. And I think the healthcare within the UK, if you don't have money and you're poor like me, then the only option is the NHS. And if you don't know me, I did go private, but I went with a specific private healthcare that works with lower incomes. But because the NHS was so slow and the way how they did it was just so wrong, I just felt that they didn't really value about the time or the length of it. Like, it's like around about a 4 year, the whole sort of situation. So you send your letter off and it's like a year or two. I heard it was 2 years now for you to get your letter, your referral letter from the doctor. Because I went to the doctor and I said, can you refer me to the, to the gender clinic? And so the doctor referred me and I sort of waited for a few months, but I heard that it's gone up to a year or less. I think it could be. I don't keep much about it, but if you do know, then please put it in the comments. It would be nice for people to read, especially me. It's always nice to read comments. And please subscribe if you can and press the notification bell. I can't speak. Sorry. And yeah, being trans in the UK is not nice. There's another thing that a lot of people don't understand is that a lot of people sort of people greet each other by sir and ma'am still. I just don't understand that. I really don't. I used to sort of think that it was a dying sort of way of meeting people, but actually it's still alive and kicking. What some think needs to be killed, really, because really I went into McDonald's the other day for hot chocolate. I don't eat their food. Jeez, it doesn't fill you up. I went in there for hot chocolate and the lady said, "Sir, yes sir, how may I help you?" I said, "It's Miss." And then she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and all that. Actually, she didn't say sorry, but she said, "Oh dear, okay, my bad." And so I was doing that again, and then she calls me sir again, and I was like, "It's Miss." In some ways, she could class it as transphobia, but during COVID, there's a lot of people, and it's just mental, as you can imagine, with so many things. So I don't hate it. I just think that this whole sir and miss thing is just ridiculous. Really, the whole healthcare within the UK towards trans is ridiculous. We have MPs within the UK that doesn't understand what it really means to be trans. We have people who still look at the trans people as sex things, like something as a fetish. I'm not a fetish. Being trans is not a fetish. I don't put on dresses and makeup. as a fetish. I think that it's pathetic for people to think that being trans is a fetish. And plus, I was recently looking up what's quite strange to say, but, well, not really, but unless if you feel uncomfortable, then you shouldn't be on my channel. But I was looking up sex with trans people on YouTube videos to look at what is the sex life of most trans people, and I saw one video, and it is quite a fascinating thing because so many people look at their body so differently within the trans community, and I find that really fascinating, really, because I look at my body and I don't like it, but then I sort of try to ignore it. When it comes down to sex, I haven't gone all the way, but I can assure you it's most definitely a thing that it's most definitely a thing that I do want to, but most definitely do want the surgery. And that's another thing. If you want the surgery, then good luck, because if you're waiting for years on NHS, then my God, being young on the NHS is a God saviour. But being old, it's awful. Being 25, I promised myself I wouldn't go back to the NHS because it's just too long. And I think it's multiple reasons. One, I think it could be cuts, and two, I think it could be the lack of government understanding what it really means to be trans. And especially non-binaries, I think there's another problem, is that a lot of people have failed to understand what non-binary is in some way. I'm not non-binary, my pronouns are she and her, proudly. But yeah, it's very hard being trans within the UK, but it's also very unhard. I think the gender clinics need to be improved drastically, and I think that we need to stop greeting and meeting each other as sir and miss and all that to people who you don't know. I think that's inappropriate by a mile. But going on to the other world, seems like Poland's having a riot seems like the president, if I'm correct, is going against the LGBT plus and women's rights. I'm not surprised really, but I'm also very, very upset. I heard that the latest riot is like a Stonewall uprising within Poland. Oh dear, my mouth was dry. And they're going back on women's rights. To me, I think the way how they've got free zones for LGBT plus people in Poland. If you don't know what a free zone is, if I'm correct, it's like places where the LGBT people can live and other places they can't. I haven't looked much in it, but in a country that is a part of the EU, can you believe it, as free zones, like places, I just don't like it, really. It's really outdated and all that to me. In a European country, I just think it's pathetic for them to do that, really, And people still don't understand is that the LGBT plus, we don't live in a world of an acceptance. We don't live in a country of acceptance. We live in a world where our rights could go in a year. In a year. That's not in a year, that's in a year. And to me, it's ridiculous the way how people think that, what's the point of Pride today? I can understand them saying that, because when you look at Prides, they're losing their meaning. And when I say meaning, people are looking at it as more of a party than for what it really is. I think Prides are losing their value, and I'm not really happy about that. I think Pride should stick to what Prides are meant to be about, fighting for our rights. And the LGBT plus, if you didn't know, is divided. What really annoys me in so many ways, because it's just so many annoying things. Like Poland. God, Poland to me, what scares me about Poland is that Poland may become like Russia. The way how it is being so against LGBT plus, it really is quite scary at the moment. So my solidarity is to all of them in Poland, and my love and grief is to the ones who have died. Moving on to America. Oh my word! Oh my word! Woo! Joe Biden won the presidency. Oh my word! Oh my word! I wish I put money on it. I wish I did. It's the only way. I don't condone gambling, but when you want to put a bet on something like that, then it's something that's quite questionable, isn't it? I always thought that Trump was going to win, but no. My friends knew that Trump was going to lose, but knew seems like he lost, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he lost. But the marks of Trump's term is going to be felt, and I think Joe Biden has got a lot of work to do, including one of the worst death toll in the world, in America. Jesus Christ, like, geez, I just feel sorry for the people over there. But this is great news for the LGBT plus, but also bad news because they voted. I think they voted for him more this year than in 2016, if I'm correct. What I think is ridiculous. Like, Jesus Christ, like, oh, it's just bewilders me why anyone would vote for him within the LGBT plus. I'm not talking about outsides. The outsides, it would still surprise me, but anyone within the LGBT plus, Jesus Christ, why vote for him? But you know, it's shocking the way how it is going on within that country. I'm quite concerned about the economics within USA, but that's for a different video. I hope things will change, and I think things will change, but it's an uprooted battle. I think there's a lot of seeds Trump's put in, and they're starting to grow, and I'm quite concerned about it really. But you know, hey ho. I hope to be back tomorrow. Yes, if I didn't say at the start, I plan to do a YouTube video every single day. I know that's quite a thing to say, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share with friends, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be recognized for another video. And I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe and stay beautiful. Bye, my beauties.